Hey everyone, Teacher Chang here, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at our homepage in Canvas. And I've had many questions on how do we create buttons. And basically what a button is, it's a picture that you can link to somewhere else in your website. So here I have all these pictures and I linked them into 9 different modules. So I have Unit 1 linked to Module 1, same thing with Unit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So if I clicked on Unit 9, my student is going to be sent to Module Unit 9. So if I click on that, here we could see that we have Module Unit 9 right over here, which I haven't created obviously, and I'm going to save that for another video at some point in time. So if I go back here, our goal is to figure out, well, how do I create these buttons? So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and make sure that you upload all of your pictures in your files. So if I click on your files, you're probably, if you just started, you're probably just going to see course images. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and organize all of your files. So you can create folders right over here. And I've placed all of my buttons right over here for my LZ8 class. So if I click on this folder, you can see I have all of these pictures, and some of these pictures I'm going to be using as buttons and others will be used just as a picture for another page. So again, let's go back to our home page, and again, our goal is to figure out, okay, how do I create this right over here? So I'm going to start off by creating a new page, and I'm going to start off by clicking on pages. I'm going to go ahead and view all pages if you already have a home page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on view all pages. And once I click on view all pages, I can see at the top right hand corner, once this is loaded up, it's going a little slow, so let's give it a little bit of time. There we go. Okay, so we're going to add a page right over here. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm just going to go ahead and give that page a little title. So I'm going to go ahead and call this test run. Now, in this title column, you can go ahead and put in emojis, but you cannot put in pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and just add an emoji just to show you. So I'll just put this one right over here. Okay, so now that we have this, I'm just going to bring this back down. And now we're going to go ahead and start off with our home page. You might want to have a title. You can say, welcome. And you can change the font size and bold it or whatever you want to do with that. So you can change the color or whatnot. Underneath, what I'm going to go ahead and do next is I'm going to go ahead and create another table here. And depending on how big or how many pictures you want or how many buttons you want, I like using tables to organize my information. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'll just do a 2x3 here. And I'm not going to do all 9 units. I'm probably just going to put in 3 pictures here. So I'm going to go ahead and place my pictures. Now this little icon right over here is where we could go ahead and place in our pictures. So I'll click on this, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on Canvas, and then I'll click on course files, and then you'll see all your folders. So I told you earlier I placed all my pictures right in here in LZ unit buttons, so I could go ahead and scroll down and look for the picture that I want. So I'm going to put in Unit 1, and I'm just going to go ahead and update and then place that picture right in here. Now I'm going to do the same thing for Unit 2 and 3. So I'm actually going to take all of this and center everything here. So I want everything in the center. So that way, all of this I want in the center as well. So I'm going to place these in the center. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I don't know why that's not there. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put in this picture as well. Click on Canvas, Course Files, LZ8 unit buttons. I'm going to select Unit 2. And we'll go ahead and update that as well. And I'm just going to place in one more. I'm going to center this one as well. And again, it could be any picture you want. So just to show you, I'll even put in one of my little emoji faces right over here. So I'll go ahead and do this one right over here, which is my peace emoji. And there's my third picture. Now, so I have all my pictures. The table will adjust accordingly. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create buttons. So remember, a button is just a picture that we could go ahead and link it to somewhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by taking this first picture, and I'm going to highlight this first picture here. Okay, and for some reason my screen's a little bit off, but that's supposedly my highlighted picture here. And I'm going to go ahead and connect it to my first module. So if you take a look right over here under the links tab, you can go ahead and choose where you want it to link it to. So I'm going to go ahead and link it to a module, and I'm going to go ahead and say that I want it to link it to LZ Unit 1. So I'm going to choose that one over here. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this one. So this is what it should look like. I'm going to highlight this picture. And let's say I want to link it to a page. So instead of linking it to a module, I'm going to link it to a page here, which I've already created. And let's say that I'm going to, let's go ahead and click it to an objective page here. So this is a page that I've created earlier. So I'm going to link that to my objective page, and you're going to see what that looks like. This third one, let's say that I wanted to link it to a website. So if I go ahead and link it to a website, what you're going to do is you're not going to link it right over here, but instead you're going to click on this chain right over here. So I'm going to click on the chain, and then it prompts you to go ahead and add in a URL. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in www.google.com. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and insert that link. And then when you're done with everything, again, you can put in more pictures over here. You can add more text underneath. So I could go ahead, add more text here, etc., etc., etc. And you can edit it just like any other Word file. So now when you're done with everything, don't forget to save. So I'm going to click on save. It's going to save my page, and now this is what my page looks like. So here's the title, test run, here's the emoji, here's the welcome, and here are my buttons. So the first one we said it's going to go ahead and link this to module 1. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and that's going to take me to module 1 right over here. I'm going to go back. The second one, we stated that we wanted to link up to my objective page. So I'm going to click on this, and we can see, oh, look, it's my objective page. And then if I go back, this is supposed to link up to the Google website. So I click on this, and look at this. We have our Google website. So that's how you create these buttons. And again, a button is just a picture in which you can link it to somewhere else. All right, I hope this helped out. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment, and hopefully I'll get back to you guys within an appropriate amount of time. All right, good luck, enjoy, and have fun.